Well, in 2015, our next guest emerged as one of the best outfielders in Major League Baseball. He earned his first Gold Glove and represented the National League in an All-Star game. While at Notre Dame, he was a two-time MVP flawless center fielder and led the Fighting Irish in battling for 3 consecutive seasons. We're really excited now to be joined on the phone by Arizona Diamondbacks outfielder AJ Pollock. AJ, welcome to Notre Dame Day. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Justine. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. Excited to have you on the phone here. I understand both of your parents went to Boston College, but I heard there's a great story behind your venture here to Notre Dame.
Yeah, I think there's a pretty cool one. I was growing up. My parents both went to BC. I'm from Connecticut, so obviously I love the New England area, and we used to get fired up for the rivalry game, BC Notre Dame, and I took Notre Dame's side. I started rooting for them when I was a kid, and actually wrote a letter to Notre Dame, telling them I wanted to be a quarterback in Notre Dame. Never ended up playing football, so I had to settle for baseball. But it was a dream school of mine, and I was really fortunate to be able to go play there.
Well, I would love to be a fly on your wall in your living room when that game's on, huh?
Yeah, I think my mom actually got converted over Notre Dame, and my dad, he's probably on the fence right now. He roots for Notre Dame as well. It's kind of one of those schools where you hate them, and then once you have someone that has a tie there, it's very easy to start liking Notre Dame. So they're all decked out in Notre Dame, more so than BC now.
I love it. Well, last year you finished 2nd in the National League in runs and hits, 4th in doubles, and 5th in batting average. It was a really breakout year for you. Reflect a little bit on that season for us.
Yeah, it was special. I think in baseball it's a pretty unique sport where you have so many levels in the minor leagues to get up to, and then even when you get to the big leagues, sometimes you're not always the starter. And it was kind of a process just to get there. And obviously last year was one of the first. I think actually it was the first year where I was the guy. There wasn't any question marks, and it was really fun to for the team to put that much stock in you and have faith in you that much. And it was just kind of a culmination of what I've learned over the years, and just got better and better at it. And personally, it was an excellent year. And as a team, we had a pretty solid year last year too. And it was incredible. It's always a dream to be able to go out there and play the game I love. So.
Certainly, that's awesome. I'm an athlete myself. I've torn my ACL twice, so I understand injuries. I understand you have a little bit of an elbow injury right now. How's the recovery going, and do you have a timetable for your return?
Yeah, the elbow feels great. The second time I've done this injury, but it really feels amazing. I'm 3 weeks out of the surgery. Had a plate and a couple screws put in, and I'm already moving my arm, every different direction. So it's tough. I obviously, like you said, injuries are really difficult. And but as an athlete, it's something that most athletes go through, and it's one of those things where you take that competitive nature you have on the field and you try to take that right into the rehab process. And timetable-wise, it's kind of a tricky one where the doctors, this is the second time I've done the surgery, so they just want to be a little cautious with it. But I'm hoping to get back on the field sometime during All-Star break. I have no doubt in my mind I'm gonna beat those goals, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we know you'll make it back. We'll keep our eye on that, certainly. Now, I understand your wife, Kate, was also a student athlete here at Notre Dame and had a great Irish career herself. She was the first player from England to play lacrosse for Notre Dame. How is she doing these days? And as a female, I have to ask, how did you two end up meeting?
Yeah, like you said, she was a starter there on the lacrosse team for 4 years. She's doing great. She's still got the athlete mindset. She's got about 5 workouts she does every day. She's pretty fortunate for me to have a wife like that, and being able to play baseball. She understands the competitive side and the ups and the downs of playing a game, and she's a great support for me. And we met. I knew her. She was 2 years behind me. I knew her for her freshman year, sophomore year, and we actually started dating after I got drafted. I came back to Notre Dame to take classes, and went to their lacrosse formal, their little party they have there, and and that was it. We just started hanging out more and more. She came to visit me a bunch in the minor leagues, and then she, I proposed to her in Australia when the baseball team, we played the Dodgers for opening day, and we've been married for a year now.
I love it. It's been history ever since, huh?
Absolutely, yeah. She's awesome, and got the Notre Dame tie too, which is always awesome. We love watching the games together and going back to Notre Dame and seeing everyone. Yeah,
I was going to say, sticking with that, do you keep up with the athletics here still, or you keep tabs on them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The lacrosse teams are both doing great. Baseball team is doing great as well. And last year we were playing the Cubs, a 1:00 game, and it was the Texas game. So after the game, tried to get out of Wrigley Field, and all the traffic, and me and Kate got to the game right at game time. Was able to watch the first game, and then we scooted back for my game the next day. So anytime we can, it's tough being in Arizona to be there all the time, but if there's a little opportunity here and there, absolutely. We love following the school. It's such an awesome school to follow, and stay in touch with all the great alumni that go there.
It certainly is. I was going to say, hey, we're jealous of that weather there in Arizona, but we're looking at 80 degrees here, so I think we're in the same boat as you right now.
Yeah, we got you beat for about 6 months, but we're in a 3-month period right here.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Especially South Bend. I don't think you can talk in weather for sure.
I know I shouldn't. All right, AJ, thanks so much for joining us. Of course, give our best to Kate, would you?
Oh, I will. Thank you.
All right, thank you.